All eyes on North Korea to see whether indeed they will attempt a nuclear missile test in the coming hours or days. We know they've got that important anniversary coming up of the birth of Kim Il-sung, the nation's founder. Any signs of stepped up activity at those sites?
Yeah, exactly. You are seeing those signs of stepped up activity recorded just yesterday. This is satellite data that's being monitored by a U.S.-based group. It really just confirms the speculation that has been held for months now by officials in the U.S. and frankly around the world that North Korea is preparing for another nuclear test, which would be its sixth nuclear test. The activity that's being observed in these images seems to indicate some kind of movement around a command center, also in an administrative center, and at the north portal of this site, which is the country's main nuclear facility. Just weeks ago, you had other intelligence gathered by satellites, which showed that there was some digging apparently happening at some of the tunnels on site. And really, this is a trend that's been observed for months now, really since the beginning of the year. You've had reports that there was resumed activity at this site, all evidence or indicators that the country was preparing for a nuclear test, which U.S. officials say they are now capable of pulling off really at any moment. So the question is, when exactly do they time that test? You've seen 4 ballistic missile launches just since the start of the year. It would seem that if they are ready to pull off this test, that it could be somewhat imminent. At least that's the speculation from officials in South Korea. The Defense Ministry has suggested that the national holiday, this celebration of the founder's birthday, could be a time at which North Korea might decide to conduct a nuclear test. We know that they time these tests for maximum impact, maximum provocation. The other big factor here, of course, Aisha, which you can't ignore, is the fact that the USS Carl Vinson has been redeployed to the waters off the Korean peninsula. That is the aircraft carrier strike group. The U.S. said it's there because of provocations from North Korea. North Korea sees its presence as a provocation in and of itself.